Hello everyone, Kevvl here once again, and if you remember, we have an emergency. Alright then, Cygnus, what's the deal? Is it Matrax eating our food supplies? Is it Sigma attacking with his beam saber? Is it Chill Penguin with his icy fury? Oh, it's Dynamo? Okay then. I guess Sigma's pretty boy wants to fight us again. Sleepy. Hello, Dynamo. How you doing? And he's attacking the orbital space shuttle, which is appropriate because he already attacked the Enigma and failed. Hello. Nice to meet you again. Did you miss me? Stop pestering me, Dynamo. What do you want? I told you. I want to disturb you. That is my mission. It may not seem it, but this is my job. And since you guys are always so serious, I'm a little serious too this time, okay? Ready to die? Okay. Dynamo's got exactly one new attack, and it's not that hard to dodge. I actually prefer him use it, which is kind of sad. He's got his other moves, which, you know, require reflexes and stuff, and then he's got this one. He slams the ground, and if you're standing in the right spot, you don't even have to move. Yeah, poor guy, he got weaker. As long as you're standing in between the fuel tank and the space shuttle itself, and then you dash forward and backwards, you're safe. So why not? I'm gonna rate him. I give Dynamo a 1 out of 20. Well, I can't go below 1, but who says it has to be on a 10 scale, you know? Oh, you poor, poor guy. No outtakes, no extras. Actually, I will put some extras in here, because there is something else interesting that I never actually touched on. And that would be the parts. I said I would do that in the last video, but that's going to be kind of long because it won't be one of the easier bosses. So, you are strong. I fought seriously this this time. Okay. Anyway, I'd need 9 lives if I stuck with you. So, I'll leave. No more games. You should think about your future. Otherwise, you'll die someday. Well, everyone dies someday. Except for Zero. Zero dies and comes back. I'm getting out of here because I don't want to die right now. Adios, Dynamo. And there you have it, folks. Dynamo Phase 2. Much easier than last time. And as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I need to get some parts. Ooh, we got the antivirus guard. Let's save, and I'll be back in a moment with some extras. Everyone, what are you doing in X2? We're supposed to be on X5, explaining how parts work. Why are you in X-Hunter Stage 3 and X2? You could get hurt here, everyone. Oh, I see. You want to see me grab the Shoryuken. Well, that's alright. First, you need to grab everything, and then come to Agile Stage. You'll see this big old spike wall. Lead a bat over to it. And then shoot a Crystal Hunter at that bat. Climb up the ladder, destroy everything, and then fire another Crystal Hunter at this bat. Now destroy the Garakuda robots, which are not a threat, they're just kind of there. And begin charging up the Flame Burner, because we have to get down there. Dash, and double dash. Then fall down 1, 2, 3. And talk to the Dr. Light Capsule. Wow, you are so cool! I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! Step inside for a special surprise. Where X1 gave us the Hadouken, this one gives us the Shoryuken. And X3 should have given us the Whirlwind Kick, but it didn't. The Shoryuken only works while you're at full health, and instead of being a quarter turn, it is a half turn. It'll kill everything in one hit, just like the Hadouken, and it's a bit different ranged. Let's kill a Pararoid, eh? What? There you go! And death! On to the X5 parts, eh? Alright, it's time for some extras. Now, this one's pretty in-depth and quite complex, which is why I put it with Dynamo's run. After all, his video would have been about 2 minutes long otherwise. The part system in X5 is extremely complicated without proper instructions, and quite bizarre. I didn't even fully understand it myself until I decided to start doing this. Once you get the hang of it though, it's pretty easy. To actually get a part from a boss, you need to fight them at level 10 or higher, and that means killing yourself until you've got about 10 days left on the clock, then fighting Mavericks. When you kill a Maverick, you'll get the standard choice between extra life or energy, except this time, whichever you pick affects which part you get. I'll put a link down below explaining that, because it's too complex to explain which part is from what energy or life in words. I will, however, give a brief explanation of the parts. See you in a moment. To access the parts menu, simply press L. If you're playing as either Unarmored X or Zero, then you'll have 4 slots. If you're playing as Armored X, you'll only have 2 slots. The various parts are the Virus Buster, which lets you kill viruses, SPEEDSTER, which increases your speed by about 50%, Hyper Dash, which increases your dash speed and dash jump length, the Weapon Energy Saver, which will cut the amount of weapon energy you use in half, Buster Plus, which basically just increases your buster damage, Z-Saber Plus, which does the same thing except for Zero, Z-Saber Extend, which increases the length of the Z-Saber, and the Shot Eraser, which does what it sounds like. You'll erase shots. Now these are all the things you get from collecting energy. I'll explain the life ones in a moment. If you chose life up for all of your various plus signs, then you'll get the Shock Buffer, which will make it so you recover faster from taking damage. Jumper, which increases jump height. Super Recover, which will make it so you gain more health or weapon energy when you pick up an item. The Anti-Virus Guard, which allows you to take more viruses before you're infected. That applies for Zero as well. Then there's the Speed Shot, which makes it so your shots fly faster. Burst Shots, which will make it so you can have 5 instead of 3 buster shots on a screen at once. Ultimate Buster, which replaces your little pellet shots with charge shots. It's not all glory though, because it's a lot slower firing. And Quick Charge, which makes it so you charge faster. Now, some of these are a bit complicated to simply understand through words, so I'll be showing them. One moment. Moving into the Skyver stage with the Speedster upgrade and the Hyper Dash. X is now significantly faster, and thanks to the Buster Plus, does a boatload more damage. And that's not even including charge shots. I've also got the antivirus part, so let's see how that Sigma virus fares. Come here, buddy. You are down! Let's check out what Zero's parts do. First, I've got the Z-Saber Extend, which gives me a bit of an extra range. You can see the little slash in front of me. I've also got the Shot Eraser, which lets me destroy enemy shots. And, as an added bonus, the Z-Saber Plus, which you can't really tell because Zero decimates everything anyway, but my damage is way up. Let's try out X with the Quick Charge. That is a lot faster than usual. I've also got the Speed Shot and the Burst Shot, so everything dies a lot faster thanks to rapid fire machine gun style. That includes things that I can't even kill. As an added bonus, I've got the Shock Buffer, so when I'm slightly damaged, it doesn't last as long, and I can recover faster. Last but certainly not least, we've got the Jumper part, which increases our jump height tremendously, and lets us go through this area a heck of a lot easier. We've also got the Ultimate Buster part, which replaces all of our shots with charge shots, and that's incredible. This also means we can just plain use any charged weapon we want at any whim. So, if you like the charged up C-Shot, or perhaps the Ultimate Firefly Laser, go ahead. Or the puny Tri-Thunder, which doesn't actually seem to do anything. Firefly Laser time! That's what I'm talking about. Or the Goo Shaver, which is actually kind of weak. Or maybe the Wing Spiral. Give me an enemy. There we go. Or the Spike Ball, which we don't actually have yet. Just like the Ground Fire, which we also don't actually have yet. But I'm using it anyway. Mix and match parts and find the ones you like best. And until then, this is Kevvl, signing off. Ciao. Man, X looks really cool like this. Matrex is even more awesome. I did not know X had such an amazing color of red on his skin at this point.